Cruz Show After Hours podcast. Let's get straight to it. Yo, Garcia.
Yo, today was a crazy day, man. A lot of dreams came true. Another Cruz Show Make-A-Wish for Jackie Ramirez. Anthony Banda came through today. He was doing an event with AM 570 LA Sports.
Crazy.
And they were nice enough to bring him by and let him chop it up with us a little bit. They knew he had some fans in this room here.
Now the homies just walked in. That was wild.
Which was cool. And then, Jackie, your literal reaction for everybody when he walked in.
I said, dude, what the fuck? Because we were like, I have my back facing the door. So whenever somebody like opens the door, I have to physically turn around to see. And you guys already can see who's coming in. Yep. And so then when I turn around.
Did you see our eyes light up?
No, I just heard a bunch of commotion. And then so I turned around and I was just like, oh, like. Yeah. Like, oh shit. Like.
I saw your eyes. Your eyes said so much. They were like, this is happening right now.
Well, yeah, because again, I get thrown off because like I don't know who's behind me.
Right.
Yeah, so
and it was crazy because we were literally just talking about him on air like
30 seconds
30 seconds before he came by. And I went to use the restroom
about
when
him
I saw
being
him,
in the building.
I was like, "Oh, this is nuts." And he's here. And he's a cool guy.
He's a good dude,
yeah,
man.
He's
Really
a really
nice
nice
guy.
person.
Very humble.
Like to talk to us about like his upbringing right away. I was like, oh, you need a trauma dump.
Yeah, he was talking about being raised on the farm and how his dad keeps him humble and make sure he doesn't get too big for his own good, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, really nice guy, man. I really enjoy the convo with him and just like he says. People don't believe him that he's just like a normal guy. People just think he's kind of putting on. And he was just a really normal guy. He's like, I'm not used to all this LA stuff. It's crazy to me.
Right.
It's different because he comes from Corpus Christi, from a farm.
Small
and
town,
he was saying how he used to do the cattle auctions and do all his farm work before school. And
What's the stud talk he was talking about? What
that's
is that?
usually horses
no?
or male. Yeah. Usually horses. Yeah.
That's crazy.
I thought he meant like conversations among studs.
It's like
Why? Because he was talking to me, you and Cruz?
Yeah.
Studly homies?
Like stud homies, you know what I mean?
Stud homies
my
is
God.
crazy,
Stud?
bro.
Pause.
That is crazy. Stud homies is crazy. Yo.
Nico, dude. Nah, but that work does humble you, bro. And he could tell he's happy to be doing what he's doing. And I bet you he's one of those dudes that doesn't spend a penny of his contract.
Yeah.
Like he seems like that cat.
Honestly, he just had a black t-shirt on and a cap.
Yeah.
Like, he wasn't flashy or anything.
Nope.
No.
Can I also add that his favorite rapper is Lil Durk?
Lil Durk.
It was random, but I was like, okay, cool. I mean, if you're rolling with Lil Durk, you're rolling with Lil Durk.
That's a crazy, pick for him, right? Like, I would have never thought Lil Durk would have been his favorite artist.
Well, because on the opposite end of the spectrum of another favorite artist he has is Selena.
Yeah, which is why he said that he has,
Corpus Christi,
he has her, playing at the stadium.
Yeah.
That was a great surprise. Nico, did you catch what your fiance told him on the way out?
I did not.
What'd you tell him on the way out?
I said, see you later, coworker.
Oh, yeah, I did catch that. Hey,
Jackie
technically, he is my coworker, too.
That's right. Technically, low-key. Jackie was thinking of that very moment for an hour after that happened.
And how long did you plot that for?
I was.
She didn't plot it, bro.
No, I was reliving it for an hour because I was like, bro, was that kind of rude to say? Like, I was overthinking it.
No, I mean, when you think
but he laughed, so.
Yeah, I mean, when you think about it, Ryan Seacrest is our coworker.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I guess.
We don't see him.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't have a crush on Ryan Seacrest.
Ryan Seacrest has the privilege of
sometimes
not being here.
Oh my God.
But that's what I said. That's what I said, and I kept on reliving it for an hour because I was like,
nah, don't worry, it was fine. He laughed.
He doesn't notice, man. He's moving, Like, I think a lot of times things like that, like with guests, like, oh, man, we should ask that question or we should have done it.
Oh, God.
That's us.
Yeah,
that's
I
not
go through that every day.
Yeah, that's them.
100%.
I did also get a text from Nasty Nate while he was doing the interviews over at the lounge over here in iHeartMedia. And he was like, bro, Banda is talking about Pokemon right now. And I said,
yeah, he's a huge Pokemon fan.
Why didn't nobody tell me?
I told you that.
Oh, my God.
When the Dodgers went to Tokyo to open up the series, I literally showed you pictures of them visiting the Pokemon Museum. And it was him. He said that he bought they did a whole thing a behind the scenes, and he had bought bags worth of boxes and blind boxes.
Oh, see, so he does spend his money then.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but how you
I would have flashed my Pikachu at him.
That's right, bro. Show him your Pikachu.
And then you have your
my whole Pokemon sleeve. I would have been like, look, bro, what's up?
Put
So
your
Jackie
Pikachu
points
back
off
in
that
your
he likes
pants.
Pokemon now?
huh?
points off on Anthony Banda that he likes Pokemon?
No, because Nico likes Pokemon. Like, what the hell? You guys are just trying to make me seem
trap you.
like...
I was just trying to trap you. No, but man, that's the best part about working here. We say it all the time. Like, man, people just come through, and it was really nice of. We gotta shout out Dave Weiss, who brought him by here, which was really cool. And
appreciate it, bro.
Yes, and shout
Daily
out
City's finest is
and
crazy.
shout out for the pizza as well, Slice House. That was really delicious.
Burbank. That's fire pizza, right?
It's
I
good.
had
Really
them
good.
2 days in a row.
Can I say that my body is not like 18 anymore? Because I used to be able to knock down like pizzas back to back to back, but now all that
like that no
grease
more.
is just sitting in my
Grease
stomach,
and
dog.
cheese and bread. And
You gotta
Pepperoni.
exercise.
You
tonight.
enjoyed it, though.
No, I enjoyed it, but damn, I got sleepy during the mix.
bro, you've eaten about a pound of pepperoni, bro. It's crazy. You've taken a pound of pepperoni to the face.
Bro, a pound of cheese, pound of pepperoni, pound of bread. I mean,
That's
it's been a
right.
good 2 days, but Jesus Christ, my stomach's crazy. Damn.
Great news. Our Ice Cube content is going viral, which is pretty awesome. Ice Cube's quote on on the ice raids and Ice Cube talking about the WNBA sex toy has gone viral. If you haven't seen it, the interview is officially up. So if you're watching this right now on the Real YouTube channel, just scroll up a couple sections and you'll see the Ice Cube interview there.
Right there.
It's actually a really, really good interview and a lot of fun. Great job by everyone here.
I mean, our faces are the only ones on the YouTube channel, so you can find it pretty much.
Pretty easy to find.
It's pretty easy. It's
pretty easy.
It's Cruz Show interviews, Cruz Show Llama Llamas, Cruz Show podcast, Cruz Show shorts. So they're all there.
Interesting.
You're welcome, iHeart.
Yeah,
that
we
part.
got you, bro. We got you.
We got you back.
I mean, I'm just saying.
And Jackie and Cruz and Nico, I want to give you guys some love as well for your B-boy video that you did for the Red Bull stuff the other day. That's gotten a ton of views, and it's really, really
It
funny.
actually has.
Hilarious.
I see
So
where
great,
it's at
great
right
idea,
now.
So good.
Jackie. Great
Yo,
idea, Jackie.
great
Thanks.
idea,
I'm always
Nico.
full of great ideas.
Nico,
was a
you're
good idea.
so good at it, dog.
Man, you know, I mean, again, I used to do that at the mall. You
Nah,
know, battle
yeah.
people.
You know what's
Fun-
crazy is I don't think people know that about you.
Well, you want to know a crazy fact?
32K right now.
At one point, the most I made off of like street dancing in a day was
right.
like $20.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about street
Love that for
walking
you.
So street walking, man. I mean, I lost calories. That's all I ever lost in that.
and dignity?
And
dignity.
Yes, Lord.
Street walking is another word for
Prostitution.
prostitution.
Oh, sorry. I thought you meant literally walking.
That's what we thought. Taking a nice stroll. No,
I didn't
bro.
know what that meant either.
Street walking is
It's
a
prostitution.
prosti, homie.
Yeah, see, I didn't catch that.
No, but yo, listen,
I
street
did
dancing.
not know that was a thing.
Yeah, it's a thing. Yeah, it's a thing. Yeah, it was.
But you know what, Cruz, you
they-
got some moves too.
They still street walk though, right?
Yeah.
Where at?
Yeah, at,
Leave it in the comments.
The
Bristol,
no,
over in
the
Santa
one
Ana.
off
Bristol?
off the freeway. Your sticks.
There's no
What's
way
that?
they're still street walking.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
There is.
Yeah.
16th and
What-
Mission over
But
in
like,
San Francisco.
no, without getting caught.
What's the one here?
You're getting
Oh my
caught.
god, the one that Drew always talks about.
Oh God,
My
your
Why-
family
my
member.
20-year-old cousin Drew talks about street walkers.
Why is
Oh,
Drew?
I got it. I got it. I got it. I got
about
it.
this?
Figueroa.
Figueroa. He
Figueroa!
always talking about Figueroa.
Yo, I seen it
Bro,
on
what is-
TikTok.
Yes.
It goes down on Fig.
No, because he sees it on TikTok and he's just
Me
like,
too.
he's like, yo, is Figueroa really like that? And I was just like, I mean, I don't go that direction, so I don't really know, but yeah,
It's
I guess.
scary though, dog, because
No,
you can
and
get
so
caught, right?
He just wants to go to be a tourist and just see
Yeah,
if
I'm
it's
sure that's why he
actually
wants to
that.
go. 20-year-old.
Poor Drew caught a stray
Yo,
right here on the
His
podcast.
business all up in the podcast.
No, he
Why
literally
does he
talks
know this?
because he's on TikTok.
TikTok,
Did
I
you
saw it
just
on
hear what
TikTok,
I
too.
had
No,
said?
no,
like
I
he
heard
literally
you, but-
doesn't listen to me
But I'm saying, why is that on his algorithm?
because he
That's
lives here
crazy.
now.
Because he's a
Dog.
man.
Yeah, because he's because he's
Leave
a
us alone,
20-year-old.
bro.
20-year-old man.
Leave us alone, dog.
20-year-old man looking for prostitutes.
Leave
man,
me and
look.
Drew alone.
Yeah. Anyway,
Yeah, so street walking now, you know.
Hooking.
Shout out
Now
to
I know.
Streetwalkers, man.
Hooking, my G.
you could have just said
Man.
hookers.
Next week, Nipsey Hussle would have celebrated his 40th birthday.
Damn,
Yeah.
that's
Which is crazy and
Rest in
time is
peace.
flying. Metro is putting out some tap cards with Nip on them, which are amazing. There's a great video up right now as well on the Real 92.3 IG. We're going to be getting some of those tap cards, so we'll show them off on the podcast when we do get them. Really quickly, does anybody have like a favorite Nipsey, memory or something that you really enjoyed when he was here? I know mine. We've had some good ones with
What's
him.
yours, Garcia?
I love when he signed his Puma contract in our studio.
Legendary.
He brought
Live
it.
on
He
the
had
air.
it. Like he had the paperwork with him. This camera people followed him up, and you told him just sign it right here, sign it right now, and he signed his
Finalized it.
finalized deal right there for the Puma contract, which is really fucking cool.
What a moment,
crazy
bro.
moment.
He had it in his hand. And I remember asking him if I could take a picture of the folder, not the contract. He was like, yeah, because his hands were on it. Took a picture of that. And then we were on the air, and he mentioned his contract. And I'm like, are we doing, like you could hear me in the video, we're signing this right now? Like I got excited. He was like, yeah. And he just opened it and started finalizing his deal.
Wow. So you were there when he
he like did it on the air.
Show.
He did it on the show.
That's tight.
And we were live. It's crazy. Another time is when we rolled around in a party bus with him and some listeners, and he wanted a bottle of 42 just to kind of relax. And we were listening to Victory Lap before it dropped with listeners in the bus driving around LA.
Yeah,
and then we went to like a rehearsal spot where he was rehearsing, and listeners just got to see him rehearse for a show or something, an award show, something that was happening.
Yep.
That was dope. One time we called him at like 6 a.m. or 5 a.m. in the morning, and he picked up. Jeff texted him. He was the night before, him and YG, I think they had dropped like FDT.
Yeah.
And they were like talking how like radio's not supporting it, radio should be playing it or whatever. And he was talking and they were talking kind of crazy, you know what I mean? But they were very passionate about their music and that moment. And we just wanted to speak to him directly about that and get his feelings. And we wanted him to know how we felt about what he was saying as well. Garcia hit him at 4 a.m. and 5 a.m. He's on the phone with us, and he's like, nah. He's like, y'all my comrades. I still remember to this day. He was like, y'all my comrades, and I can say when I'm wrong, and maybe I shouldn't have said it that way. And I mean, just being a man. And being the artist that he was, Nipsey Hussle, and the artist that we know now, just being legendary in the moment. That was dope.
That's crazy.
Could I ask, what is everybody's favorite Nipsey Hussle song?
Oof, that's tough, dog, because I got 4 of them.
Yeah, Cruz, you can't
ask Cruz that
for
question.
any, you can't ask Cruz, what's
It's
your
always
favorite
3 or
thing?
4
Leave me alone, man.
Cruz is always like, well, I have 2. No, maybe I have 3. Actually, I have 4. And he's like, I have a top 5.
I mean, status symbol 3, dog. You know what I mean? It's crazy. And a lot of them are new, right? But there's classic Nip too that's fire too. But I just feel like I have to mention what he left behind, or as far as the last pieces of music he left behind, status symbol 3, Hustle and Motivate. I was in that video. You can't see me, but I was happy I was there. That's another moment. Spent 18 hours on set with Nip, and he was just working nonstop, and it was just scene after scene, and he would take his time, and we'd redo the same scene 6, 7, 10 times. Wow. But just to get that right moment, But there's a few, dog. I mean, I can go on.
That was 7.
No, that was 2. I gave you 2.
No, that was actually 3. You gave us 3, actually, low-key.
There's so many, dog.
Yeah. But I think that his legacy is living on right now through his brother, through his family, and
his team,
and his entire team. That's what I think anybody would want, No,
100%. You speak to his team today. You speak to his team, and they are a reflection of him. You feel like you're talking to him. That's the for me. When I saw them at the BT Experience recently, it was like talking. I was speaking to Adam from TMC, and I was speaking to Black Sam, and I felt like I was talking to Nip, talking to them. That was the craziest thing for me.
That's tight.
Yeah, I couldn't believe. I had to when I got to the car, I just sat there for 30 minutes just trying to figure that out, trying to process that. I was like, yeah, I feel like I just talked to Nip, talking to them.
Yeah. That's dope.
And we had seen him not too long before he passed away.
Man,
so I think it was
that
whole thing was very fresh, and that stuff will stick with you for a long time.
You remember where you were when you heard that Nip passed away, no?
Yeah, I was actually driving. Funny enough, I was driving to Slauson, around that area for Sasha Pisterman's birthday party. And then I just turned on the radio, and it was actually Bootleg Kev and DJ Head at the time who cracked the news on air. Yeah. From when I heard it, and I was like, "There's no way."
Crazy. It didn't even feel real. Yeah. Didn't feel real. You know what's crazy is that day, I was at. You guys know who Fora is?
Yeah.
So he has a store on. He had a store on Fairfax, and I was there, showing love, and I start hearing yo, there was a shooting at Nipsey's store, and then. Maybe Nipsey was there, but he's okay. And then I heard he was not okay. Wait, he was the one that was doing the shooting. And then I heard, no, he's the one who actually got shot. And then it was yo, Nipsey just passed away. All in that in that store, it was going down, right? I leave, right hand of God. I leave out the back door now because I'm going home because I'm I can't believe, I couldn't believe it. I had to go home and figure this out. Guess who I see riding a bike in the alleyway.
I remember that, yeah.
Tyler, the Creator, was riding a bike in the alleyway because he's got a store there too. And I was like, yo, Tyler, Nip just died. And he was like, oh, shit. And he was just riding a bike. And I was like, and I still couldn't believe that I told Tyler Nip died, but like I couldn't believe Nip died. So I was like, that was like a weird moment.
And what'd Tyler say?
He was just like, oh, shit. Like, oh, shit. And he just drove off, on his bike. He was like on a bicycle. It's crazy.
Honestly, that is very on brand for Tyler.
Yeah, no, he's a bicycle guy.
Yeah, he was like, oh, shit. And he was just riding a bike, and then that was it. And, Tyler's not the one to, like, I don't know if he wanted to even talk about that. And maybe he thought I was just talking shit. He didn't know who I was,
Yeah.
But it was, like, so fast. It all happened so fast. It was weird.
That was a sad time, man.
Sad time. And you're right, Garcia. We had just seen him.
LA is a weird place, man.
Yeah.
LA is a very weird place. Yep. Crazy place.
All right, we're going to close it on that. And thank you guys for joining us. Don't forget, every night we do a brand new one of these. Please start hitting that sub button. Start hitting the notification button as well. We really appreciate it. And, of course, Cruz Show on the air every afternoon, 2 to 7, right here on Real 92.3. Check out the On Demand podcast and the Cruz Show interviews and stuff as well on the free iHeartRadio app and wherever you find your podcast.
If you don't subscribe, Jackie and Nico are going to call off the wedding.
Yep.
Hello?
And she's gonna marry Anthony Banda.
Crazy.
No,
so please
you
help Nico
crazy.
by subscribing.
Just hit the sub.
Just buy.
Subscribe or Nico's gonna be single.
Please. Or I'm leaving my family.